Camille. We're going to read you 2 books today by Robert Munsch. First one is called Classic Munch ABC. I'm going to read that one, and then Noelle's going to read her book. Let's get going. ABC. A is for airplane, like we saw in the museum. B is for baby. C is for cake. D is for dragon. Roar! E is for eggs. F is for fire truck. G is for grandpa.
Like Pop.
H is for hug. I is for ice cream. J is for jam. K is for kiss. L is for leg. M is for music. N is for nap. O is for oranges. P is for princess. Q is for quack, quack, quack. R is for run. S is for soap. T is for table. U is for underpants. What? V is for vest. W is for whistle. X is for X-ray. Y is for yell. Z is for zoo. And that's the end of my book. Bye for now, guys. Now Noelle is going to read her book.
The story I'm going to read to you guys is called Stephanie's Ponytail. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my class have a ponytail. I want a nice little ponytail coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming out the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, "You're all a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. You don't have a brain in your heads." The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Well, that's that then," said her mom. "That's the only place you can do ponytails." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the side just above my ear." "Very strange," said the mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice little ponytail coming right out above her ear. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning when Stephanie came to school, all the girls and even some of the boys had a ponytail coming out just above their ears. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No." "Well, that's that," said her mom. "That's the only place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the top of my head like a tree." "That's very, very strange," said her mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys had ponytails coming out the top. It looked like broccoli was growing out of their heads. The next morning, the mom said to Stephanie, "Would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No." "Would you like one coming out the top?" "No." "Then that is definitely that," said the mom. "There's no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the front, hanging down in front of my nose." "But nobody will know if you're coming or going," said her mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the front. On the way to school, she bumped into 4 trees, 3 cars, 2 houses, and 1 principal. When she finally got to her class, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys and even the teacher had ponytails coming out the front and hanging down in front of their noses. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into the desk, they bumped into each other, they bumped into the walls, and by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Stephanie yelled, "You're a bunch of brainless copycats. You just do whatever I do. When I come tomorrow, I'm going to shave my head." The first person to come the next day was the teacher. She had shaved her head and she was bald. The next to come were the boys. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The next to come were the girls. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The last person to come was Stephanie, and she had a nice little ponytail coming right out the back. I hope you liked your story. Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.